Hey guys, what's up? This is the Bo here. I'm at the Gwinnett Homecoming Harvest Festival. It's just starting to kick off. Got the wife here today because she's setting up all kinds of stuff that she's selling here at the festival. And I'm going to take you around to show you around the park a little bit. And they got a petting zoo over here. They got all kinds of little animals and little piglets and sheep and all that stuff like that. Let me show you that first, and then we'll walk around the park and I'll show you what's going on here, down here in Gwinnett County. There you go, the little kids. The little kids are feeding the goat, 2 little goats. You got the sheep over there. Look at that cute little pig. Is that the cutest little pig? Cute little pig, man. I just want to snatch him up, put him in my pocket.
I'll keep my eye on you.
This guy here is watching me now, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal him.
He's gonna come up short with a duck in a minute.
Yeah, those ducks, they're cute and tasty.
I got some chickens, man. That's nice. What kind of chicken is that?
It's some sort of bantam. I don't even know. It's
Got a bantam?
choking bantam.
What's up, chick? Are you open seasonal where you're at?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
we're open more in the summer. Right now, we're just Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Yeah.
And when kids are out of school, we're generally out. We open up on holidays, 4th of July and all. Like during the summer, we were open 5 days a week this year.
Yeah.
We would have done more, but we couldn't get enough staff to work.
Yeah.
It was a weird year. So,
Yeah.
Next year we'll probably be open 6 days a week during the summer. But
It's cool. It's cool. Well, let's go over to the community garden. They look like they have a community garden here. It's all locked up. Wish I could get in there.
And the other one in a darker place. And you'll
He's trying to get the code so you can walk around.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very nice.
This all I do is garden all the time, and this is my favorite hobby. It's beautiful. They have it nice and set up.
Hey, hate to bother you, but do you know the code for Archie's garden by any chance? I guess somebody was supposed
They're trying to get the code to open up the garden there, and I will be back. Hey guys, so look who I bumped into here at the festival. It's Dr. Ricci. Hey Dr. Ricci, what's your purpose here today?
To help my mother sell some crafts.
You got crafts? And you gonna sell out? You hoping to sell out?
Yes.
We're gonna sell out. We're gonna take you over to a walk over to where the wife is set up and show you some of the things that she's selling here for the fall festival and the upcoming season. All right, so let's take a walk over there. Dr. Ricci, you taking off? All right, I'll see you later, man. All right.
Okay,
Are you Philip?
I'm Philip.
You are Philip. It's Philip right here, guys. He's teaching us all about bees.
Okay, they're social insects. I was just telling these guys. Insects are cold-blooded. Honeybees are warm-blooded as a unit. You have to think of them as a supercell, not like a carpenter bee or a yellow jacket, because at the end of the year, the queens die, they lay eggs, and they hatch next spring. Honeybees hibernate over winter, and this is where they put some breaks to keep the wind off.
So you're saying that is there a new queen every year?
Not a new queen. She can live 4 years.
Queen can live 4 years.
But they stay as a colony and huddle together and keep warm in the winter, even with the snow. And then when the spring starts coming around, she'll start laying eggs again.
Oh, okay.
So you try and keep them through the winter. Communication, they don't just talk, they use chemicals and signs, all kinds. They've got glands all on their body. That's how the whole hive. Like if the queen wants to say something, she'll put out a pheromone. The other bees lick her, they lick another bee, and suddenly the whole hive knows.
Okay.
They also do, this is one of the most fascinating things, is the waggle dance.
Is that like a perimeter, the area that they Now you have, I see you got that circle. Is that?
They got a circle. What they'll do is, let's say they found a plant source down there.
Yeah.
Okay, the bee that found it would come back and do a dance.
Yeah.
And they're recruiting other bees to go down to it. Say, hey, everybody, I found the food. Come on.
Yeah. So they know to navigate back to that
Yep,
spot.
and they tell them by doing the
Yeah.
dance.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, call me this week.
So that's what you call it. It's pheromones. Yeah.
Pheromones.
Pheromones.
Now,
Okay.
this prophylaxis, this is how honey's actually made. Okay.
What's that word again?
Prophylaxis.
Okay. Prophylaxis.
What happened? You don't have to remember that. The forager goes out and gets plant sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. Brings the plant, puts it in a little pouch. Okay. Mixes it with enzymes and is converting it to glucose and fructose, which is sugar. They come back in the hive and they transfer it to another bee, and inside the hive bee.
Is that the workers?
The
worker bee?
workers. They're both workers. But this is an inside bee. She takes it from the forager, mixes it, and then puts it in a cell in the hive.
Those ones don't leave the hive at all?
They're different stages. Okay, the last stage in a bee's life is foraging.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then they start from a nurse bee where they're taking care of the babies. Then they graduate to like house bees where they're cleaning things up, finding any dead.
It's amazing. It's amazing. They're an amazing creature. In the regular bee, how long do they live? Do they live just a season?
A worker, a girl bee, will live about 8 to 9 weeks in the summer. They fly themselves to death.
Oh, okay.
The same bee will live about 6 months in the winter.
So 6 months average on the regular type bee like that.
You're
And
overwintered 6 months, in the summer about 9 weeks.
oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
But the queen can lay 1,500 eggs a day.
A day.
A day. So, once they get that cycle going, you get 1,000 new bees.
Yeah. Now on queens, right? Queen. How many queens normally? I mean, you got millions and millions of the worker bees and stuff like that. But queens, right? They hard to come about.
Are they hard to come
No,
about?
I mean like when the queen lays eggs, right? How many of them develop to be queens?
That's a good question. It depends. What bees do? Here, let me get to this next one. These are some of the products.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and answer your question. Right here. You got one queen, okay, in the hive. You have 95% of them in the summer are workers. 5% are drones, male.
Drone.
So your question was, a queen lays an egg in the cell, in the hive.
Yeah.
How many are going to become queens?
Yes.
Anywhere from 10 to 0. Because what the bees do, if the hive is strong and it's in the spring or early summer, this is how they propagate. The queen, the hive will make some queen cells, which are like little cups, okay, that are just a little cup,
Yeah.
not like a regular cell. And they're basically telling the queen, hey, if you want to make a queen, lay an egg in here and we'll make a queen. Okay, so they may build those all through the hive. But the queen says, all right, we're gonna swarm because we're good and strong. She'll lay an egg in those. The bees will start growing them. The egg will hatch. They'll start feeding it royal jelly, which is like bee breast milk.
Yep.
And they'll feed it nothing but royal jelly as a larva.
Yeah.
And it will genetically change it into a queen. If it's going to be a worker, they'll feed it just a little bit of royal jelly, and then they'll feed it honey and honey.
So they'll develop the queen themselves. Ain't that amazing? That's amazing.
And
I thought it was either you were born a regular bee, or you're born to be a queen. But the queen
Royal
is
jelly
actually
makes a difference.
royal jelly.
And what they'll do is they'll build these out like these little cells.
Yeah.
And this one is not capped yet, but this is capped over.
So they're laid. So they're laid differently than the regular other bees, right?
Oh, yes.
These ones will go inside the cells, but the queen is actually on
like a
on
peanut.
on a peanut type looking shell
that long.
on top of the cone. That's
They grow
amazing.
it out cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So what would happen is once they've closed all of those,
Yeah.
the queen and about half of the hive, they'll fill up on food and they'll go fly and land
Abby,
somewhere.
Abby and Willow.
And that's where you see swarms.
Is she starting to start a new colony
Yep.
by doing that? Yeah.
Right. Right.
Oh my gosh.
What? Right. Well, I can't find it now.
Oh, that's the royal jelly right there.
Into a tree,
Yeah.
and they'll go find a new place. They'll send out rain bees to go find a new home, and then they'll go there. But back there, that's it.
There you go.
Back in the existing hive, though, these queens, they'll start hatching. The first one out will go and sting and kill all the others.
Mm-hmm.
If two of them come out at the same time, they'll fight to the death.
Oh, they'll fight.
And then they'll go on her mating flight, and she'll mate with up between 12 and 15 drones during the first week of her life. And she'll come back and she'll lay
Start laying eggs like crazy. Now you can those are the swarms there, right? You can find those like on trees sometimes, right? Yeah, because I see a lot of my friends on YouTube that they're into bees. They be finding the swarms and you shake them up and you know they get a new
Take
hive
them in a
there.
box.
Yeah, yeah.
They're very docile because they're
Yeah.
all full and they don't really know where they're going.
Are they hard? Say I want to be a beekeeper. Is it a hard job? I know it's a dedicated job, right?
You need to be on it, okay? Expect to spend per hive
Yeah.
1 hour a week in the summer,
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's not bad.
1 hour a month in the winter. Because come December, they're pretty much put up.
So once you have the hive there, you basically just gotta just let them do their thing, right?
Or bees too.
Yeah. Now taking honey, right? You don't want to take too much honey from your hives, right?
I leave them 60 pounds of honey.
You leave them most of it, right? Take a little bit, right?
Not most of it. Like I had a hive last year. Let me show you something.
Uh-huh. Learning a lot here, guys, from my friend Philip.
Okay, this is a typical hive.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what a typical hive looks like. The bottom board where the bees would go in and out.
Yeah.
And then the frames inside. And I run pin frames. This is a teaching hive.
Okay.
What I would do to collect honey, I'd put a screen over this. Big enough gap for
Yeah.
the worker bees to get through.
Yeah.
But the queen can't fit. She's too big. Too big.
To keep her in there.
To keep her down here,
Yeah.
I put a screen over it and I put a smaller box with frames, just like these. And that's where I collect honey.
Oh, okay.
So I would leave a full box of honey on here. Last summer I had one beehive that I had 6 of those on.
You get a lot of honey, right?
Oh gosh, I've seen a hive make 60 pounds in a week.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, I've seen a hive not make any and die too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true.
So when you ask about how much honey,
Yeah. Oh, look at the
when
bees
they
right
make
there.
honey, they make a lot.
Yeah.
Now, did you see this too?
Oh, okay. Let's get some wax in there.
Okay, when I was talking about, hello, come on up and help yourself to some honey. This is pulling it straight out of the hive. Okay.
Is that loaded with honey right now?
Oh yeah, it's heavy. This is all capped honey, ready to eat. This is, they were still dehydrating it down and filling it,
Yeah.
but I went ahead and took it. And you see that's a dark honey in there.
So what you do, just break the whole thing off when you're ready to get harvested?
I would take a hot knife and slice this wax cap off
Yeah.
and
Just
expose
strip
all
out.
the honey, and I put it in the extractor that spins, and then all the honey drains out through a screen into the jar.
Yeah. Now, is this whole cone there, right? Is that cone? They'll start a new one, right? They'll start making a whole new comb, right? Like you can take when you harvest it, you take the whole thing off, right? Yeah.
Well, okay. For example, this one is just comb.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no hard back. It's 100% wax.
Yeah.
Except for some wires that I put in there, like here.
Yeah.
I could cut this out and eat it. And that's what we're doing. Some of them, though, if I'm actually doing it for honey production, I would run. I thought I brought one. They have hard backs. This is not a hard back, but they have hard backs, and I can reuse them. The bees make the wax off the little flakes off the back.
Yeah.
So I try, unless I'm cutting it up, I want to reuse the wax so they don't have to keep building it.
Yeah, yeah. Give them a break. Help them out. Yeah.
Before we even start, is there anything in there? Do you see any? It's empty, right? Okay, nothing in it. It's an empty bag. Okay. Put your dollar in the bag. Okay. We go hocus pocus, abracadabra, poof. Now reach in and see if there's money left.
Hey man, he doubled it, man.
You got a 20?
So, Dr. Ricci, what did you learn from the bee guy?
Well, one thing I learned from the bee guy is that a normal worker bee is about 1 centimeter, while the queen is about 2 centimeters.
Yeah. Wasn't that fascinating?
Yeah, it was very fascinating. It also doubled my dollar, which was really cool.
All right, let's go check out Mom and see what. So you said Mom is selling stuff, huh?
Yes, sir.
So she sold the cross already?
Yep.
God is good, you know. First thing to go today was the cross. Ain't that the cross was the first sale that my wife made. So we're over here almost reaching her tent. All right, so we're over here at my wife's tent. Dr. Ricci is taking over. She had to run off to do something.
Anyway, this is my crafts. You know, it took me a long time to make all these, many weeks of work. But anyway.
You did or your mom did?
I totally did it all myself. So we just sold a cross. Some lady and her children came and got it, so that's really good. So
how much you sold the cross for?
$25.
$25. That's good. That's good. All right.
So I'm glad that all of my hard work.
So what you got here, man? What you got? What are you guys trying to sell?
We got hats full of candy, many different crafts.
I see you got wreaths. You got wreaths for the holidays. You got baskets there.
And on the ground, we also have some football.
I see we got some more wreaths down here. A lot of nice wreaths. Let me swing around over here. Hey, honey. It's me and Ricky. We're on a hay ride. Say something to Mom. Looking up. Look at that. All right, guys. So I ended up talking to the guy over here. They finally got the gate open to come in this this garden that they have here. You can see there they got the peppers. They got all kind of. They got the bell peppers in there. They have looks like banana peppers. They have the salad here. Got the romaine lettuce. Red ones over there. I see they got some Mexican petunias way in the back. And looky here. They got a lemon plant. Looks like a Maya's lemon plant over there. I think it's a Maya's lemon. Get some lemons on it. I was just talking to the lady. She was asking me some questions about the lemons, and I told her that I see they have those in the pot over there. She was asking me if when she had to bring them in, and I told her you don't necessarily need to bring them in if you just keep track of the weather. And myself, I have mine in the ground, and I just throw a blanket over them when you have some severe cold weather. I just throw a blanket over them. They do just fine. Over here we have, looks like they have some sweet potatoes. And I know there's a lot of sweet potatoes down there because you can see the flowers there. So sweet potatoes are going in there. Got Dr. Ricci over here. What do we got over there, Dr. Ricci? What are those right there? Those strawberries, man. Come on now, you know your dad has strawberries all over the place in Bull's garden. All right, we got asparagus growing back there.
I'm gonna return over to Mom.
Okay, all right, go check on her. Okay, here we got a row of beans. Let's see what kind of beans these are. Okay, it just says green beans, the green beans. All right, got carrots growing there, a row of carrots, and it looks like we have some broccoli growing there. And then down the fence there, they got nice flowers growing on the fence, and you got the pole beans over there. So, it's a nice little garden. Nice little garden. All right, guys, let's keep it moving. All right, ma'am, thank you very much.
You are so welcome.
Okay.
Who did you talk to?
I was talking, I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
I have YouTube channels.
Dollars and for an old blade. Yeah, everybody